Hi ladies and gentlemen, today is March 19th, 2017, and the reason why I'm making this video is because if any of you were watching Alex Jones today, you will find that Dr. Jerome Corsi released a whole lot of information on, it was some information that was obtained through the NSA and the DEA and Sheriff Arpaio, who apparently had some of this information, but most importantly from a whistleblower by the name of Dennis Montgomery from inside the NSA. Now, according to the information that I was able to glean from this, Dennis Montgomery has been compromised to an extent, but that's probably because he was a whistleblower. They'll try to discredit him and those types of things. But at any rate, Jerome Corsi released all this information that has all the phone numbers for Trump and his family and his workers and a lot of other people too, as early as the Bush administration. Now, understanding how the tactics of these things work, I am almost 100% certain that Trump has the full file, the full access to everything, which is why he has been so adamant about the fact that not only he says Obama wiretapped him, but this is going to go back to when he first ran for president back in the late 90s, 2000s. I think it was for the same election that Bush was elected in the first time. So this is massive. This has repercussions across the spectrum on all types of things. Intelligence agencies being involved in the political processes of our country, bad. It's just like I say at the beginning of this thing, the intel community is our most dangerous domestic enemy. Period. The CIA was never supposed to get involved in domestic affairs, and neither should the FBI or the DEA, the NSA, any of those surveillance agencies, and the FBI included, of course, when there's no evidence of criminal wrongdoing, but they're just fishing. That's unconstitutional. You can't do that. You have to have probable cause. And they manufactured this whole Russian connection to try to make up some reason for probable cause, but even that didn't exist. It was fabricated. And I think we all know that by now. But the important thing I want you to know here is that this information was first brought out in the Arpaio trial, the first aspect of it. I'm sure this is much bigger, and Corsi's and Trump are not letting out their full hand of information at this point, which is wise. First came out in the trial of Arpaio because the government was getting information about his defense on this whole issue of the immigrants. So at any rate, I just wanted to make a real quick video that this is going on, and this is big. This is really, really big, and it's going to get bigger. It's going to go along with the information that we put out a week ago on the FBI seeking to make war with Trump, McCabe, and of course Comey pretending like he's not involved, but he is. All the surveillance that's gone on, the cap on the Weiner case, which I'm going to have something to say about in just a minute too, because of all the pedophile connections throughout the government and all of that. They've been actively trying to put a cap on all this information from coming out. So there's going to be a lot more. True Pundit came out last week on Twitter. It's at Thomas Paine, and said that there was going to be a massive information on the FBI thing come out on Tuesday, which it did. Well, they didn't really say what it was, but we kind of guessed it was going to be something to do with the problems that Trump has been having with the government and with the deep state. And now this thing with Corsi coming out today, and there's going to be more in the next few days. Trump already took information to Congress to apparently prove that this has been going on, so he has a lot more than I think Corsi has released publicly on this. And this is a cat and mouse game. And then additionally, I want to say that True Pundit today put out a tweet that said Tuesday. That's all it said, was Tuesday. More is coming, ladies and gentlemen. I think slowly this thing is going to blow wide open. We're just feeling like Trump and the people that are working with him in the intelligence community that have come forward are letting the guilty get all the rope they need to hang themselves. That's the way I would look at this. So we'll keep watching. Now the other thing is, I mentioned Weiner here a second ago. I haven't verified the information yet, but I did receive some information, some of you may already know about it, that apparently Anthony Weiner has been placed into custody and that it's understood that he is going to turn state's evidence. Now, I haven't been able to verify that yet, but maybe putting this out you'll be able to. I'm swamped on a lot of things right now, but I figured that it would be good to get all of this out right now. So hopefully we're going to bring these criminals, these traitors, these corrupt people in the government, the officials, especially in the intelligence agencies and the FBI and all those other four-letter agents or three-letter agencies, alphabet agencies, the IRS, etc. Eventually get all of these cleaned out, at least to a point where we can manage what little corruption might be left. Let's pray that that's the case out here for now.